So I wanted to make a mobile Pking account completely from scratch, completely on free to play, and make it so people can reproduce it. So to start off with, I'm selling my stuff just to try and get a little bit of coins and collect some items before I go to the GE, to the shopping barrack to start making a little money maker. So first we want to try and get into a world that's quite populated, so people just leaving stuff everywhere for you to collect. To start with, I start with collecting some ash. Ash goes for quite a bit of money. I don't know how much, but it's quite easy, little bit of profit to sit there and collect for a couple of minutes. I'll move over to the cows, start collecting some cow hides, I think. Some more ash first. I think you get the idea, just want to collect everything you can before you get to the G, sell it for a little bit of coins, and then you can start making some actual money. So I'm going to cut now, and I'll cut back to when I've got a full inventory of stuff. Before I talk about what I've actually collected, this little bot farm, I wonder what they're trying to do. Fucking loads of them, look. It's full of it. Who knows, hey? So taking a look at my inventory, you can see it's pretty much full of ash, bones and a bit of meat. And to start with, I want to kill this imp, because imps actually drop bees, and bees are quite expensive sometimes. This imp actually took me longer than I'd like to say to kill. And what for? Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to cut over to the GE now and just sit there and sell my stuff and see what we get up to. So we got to about 1,900 coins, which is pretty decent starting money. I'm just going to check the price of a brown apron, make sense a little bit. As you see, don't buy for a bit over G, so good thing to start buying. So here in the Varrock clothes store is a good place to start for a little bit of coins. She sells quite a few items you can buy and resell back to the GP, like the brown apron and some skirts and stuff. And we sit here and just look at what we've got. The brown aprons sell the best, so we tend to buy them first. And then you just buy some red capes, some silk aprons, middle aprons, and see what it really costs really, and go sell what sells the best. So from starting from nothing, you start at 1100 GP, 1100 GP really, and now we've got up to 1700. So 700 coins, 600 coins, space of nothing. So after about 5 minutes of hopping worlds, you can see everything we've got here now. It literally takes no time at all. You hop through the worlds, buy it all. Oh, and the stuff I'm wearing, can't forget about that. And we're up to 7k from 1100 coins in the space of 10 minutes of hopping worlds, 5 minutes of hopping worlds, doing absolutely nothing. We're gonna set it now and see how much we actually get for it. Sometimes it's normally a little bit less, but I'll cut back to when everything's sold. So we made, just getting the last little bit here, we made 8,300. Going to move on to the next bit of moneymaker. I can't remember how well this is, but we're going to go to the room store in Varrock and try and buy out the death runes. I want the best value, so I'm going to hop to a PvP world, buy them out and try and get the best value for money really. I'll check the prices at the end. So I'm just going to hop back into the normal world, check the price. We started off at 8k, now we're at 9k. Always kill imps, remember, let's try and get some beads. Unfortunately no beads, but still going to take it and sell it. Yeah. So I'm going to head over to G now to sell this stuff. As I said, don't buy chaos runes because you can't sell them back. After I sold them, I think I got about 9k. Not really worth it. But I'm going to start buying some beads to complete the imp capture quest. Get some free magic XP. So start killing some bots in the wilderness that collect adamant arrows, because I believe there's quite a lot of bots in there. I want most of my money to come from Pking. This whole count's going to be based on Pking. Yeah. So if that was a complete imp catcher, it is west of Lumbridge. It's quite a nice little quest. You give this guy some beads, and he gives you like 8 or 9 magic from nothing. It's a good way to kickstart your magic level from spending no runes and cost free. You start killing people straight away. You go up the stairs and you speak to this guy here. So when you complete this quest, you get given an amulet of magic, 1 quest point, and amulet of accuracy, 1 quest point, and 8 magic levels. This is quite important because it's 1 level off Earth Strike, and that's pretty good for killing bots. So I think now we're going to head over to the wilderness and start killing people. 3 amulet arrows. The amulet of accuracy gives a couple of defense attack bonuses, which is pretty useful. Whilst you're near here, you want to come to this guy and buy a Chronicles. Chronicles lets you teleport to near Varrock. It's quite a nice little easy teleport to Varrock. Saves some time. It's quite useful if I'm honest. Once you've bought the Chronicles, you can also buy a cabbage cape for a little bit of defense bonus, and B, fashionscape, of course. The top quality bit of fashionscape. Come to Lumbridge and talk to this guy. This is new. Adventurer John gives you a starter kit for getting levels up. It's actually quite helpful. I never knew this until I started actually playing again. You can select rewards, get some rewards, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty helpful. So you should probably look into doing. So yeah, talking to this guy, you can collect on your adventure path rewards. So for magic, I've got 75 mine runes, 75 water runes, and a staff of air. This will help me train straight to level 9 or 13 if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Straight to level 9 and start killing some bots. So just pack a 9, get level 9 magic. I'll show you what the Chronicles does now. Actually, it teleports you to the chicken pen sort of place near Varrock. It's quite an easy run there. It's easier than running there, sorry. And you can just run straight to Varrock. It's really actually useful. Look, Varrock's right there. Easy little running place. So yeah, worth buying one, worth keeping it, and you can teleport here if you're ever in trouble from Varrock. So I bought myself some fire runes and some earth runes and some trout. I also bought some wizard mine bombs to boost my magic up. And then next episode we're gonna start killing some bots and try and get arrows to start on to the next bit of the Pking account, get some more money under the belt. Thanks for watching, see you next time.